Super bowling ball test! Hi everybody, my name is Doug. I just got done sleeping on this mattress for 5 nights. This is the Lucid 10-inch Latex Hybrid mattress. And this particular one is a queen size, though there's other sizes available. I bought this on Amazon.com. It was eligible for free shipping. And at the time I bought it, for a queen size, it was between $300 and $400. Prices can change and do frequently, so always be sure to check the most recent price. So it's a latex mattress. What does that mean? In this particular case, the top 1 inch is made out of latex. Latex is different than memory foam. It's a faster response. It won't have that sinking, encompassing, Tempur-Pedic type feel. It'll be more on the bouncy side. Now I'm not saying it's a super bouncy mattress, but it is a little firmer. A lot of people really like the feel of latex, and I enjoyed it too. So that's one of the things that makes it unique. It's a hybrid mattress, meaning that below the latex, and then there's 2 transitional layers, there's a layer of individually encased coils. So it's not fully innerspring, it's not fully foam, it's a hybrid between the 2, which is my personal favorite type of mattress, hybrids. What are my initial impressions? I liked it in general, although it was just a hair firmer than I would prefer. This also comes in a 12-inch variety, and I'm wondering if the 12-inch would be a little less firm because there's one additional transitional layer and the coils are a little taller. So I think this would be a great mattress for a guest bed or a teenager. It's going to depend on your build, your body shape, what's important to you. And I'll get into some of those details in just a little bit. One of the very first mattresses I reviewed was the Sapira mattress, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to check out that review. This is kind of like the poor man's Sapira. It's about half the cost, but it really reminds me of the Sapira in many ways. Well, let's take a closer look. So let's talk about the feel, the composition, the makeup, the bounce, the layers, those kind of things, while I check it out with the bowling ball. This bowling ball weighs between 12 and 16 pounds. So, as the name implies, this is a mattress that involves latex. The top layer, the top 1 inch layer, is latex. Then there's a gel foam layer underneath that. There's a regular old foam layer under that, and then the rest is the independently encased coil. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on that because you can read about that on Amazon or the manufacturer's website. That top layer of latex does give it a little bit of bounce. Now I'm not saying it's super bouncy compared to like the Zenith hybrid green tea mattress I reviewed last, which was totally just an innerspring mattress. Not near that level of bounce. But you can see as I'm dropping the bowling ball here, there is some bounce. Not the bounciest, not the least bouncy. It's kind of a happy medium. I actually like the level of bounce. I found if you have a mattress that has no bounce at all, it tends to give me kind of a sinking feeling that some people like, but I don't. Let's check it out with the sledgehammer of discernment here and just see, you know, what kind of sinkage we get. Not a lot. So it is rather firm on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most firm. I'm going to put this at about a 7.5 to an 8 on the firmness scale. So it's on the firm side, not hard as a rock. Of course, firmness is going to vary how you perceive it depending on your build and body size. Before I go any further, I just wanted to mention that when I unboxed this mattress, there was almost no smell, which was very pleasant because a lot of beds have kind of a slight ungassing. This one did not. Almost no smell. So I appreciated that. I'll put a link at the top of the screen where you can see the unboxing video if you desire. So I'm laying on my side here, obviously. I'll see if I can get a little closer to the edge. Sometimes that helps. So even though I'm a full-sized adult man, you can see that my hip is sinking in a couple inches. For reference, I weigh in the neighborhood of 200 pounds and I'm about 5'11". my shoulder feels okay. It is sinking in a little. With that said, I think this mattress would be better for back sleepers than side sleepers, because it is just a hair on the firm side, as I mentioned. Probably about a 7.5 to an 8 on the firmness scale, with 10 being the most firm. So when I tried sleeping on my side, sometimes my shoulder would be kind of sore in the morning. I'm wondering if maybe for a lot of people the 12-inch variety would be better, even though it's a skosh more expensive. If you use my link to get to Amazon, you can toggle back and forth between the 10-inch and the 12-inch, no problem. So you can still use that same link. As I'm laying on my back here, this feels really nice. Back sleeping on this mattress was a pleasure. Even though I have a fairly pronounced curve in my back, I've got a larger hind end, it still feels very supported. My back feels good when I lay on my back. Now, if I could just convince my unconscious self not to roll around in the night and change positions, I think it would be best if I could sleep on my back more. I like to sleep with my knees up at an angle, so a lot of times I'll slide a pillow under my knees and maybe even a thinner one under my feet. So that feels good on my back, and I was pretty happy with it. So yeah, like I said, I slept on it for 5 nights. Back sleep, amazing. Side sleep, pretty decent, not quite as good. Mixed side and back sleeping, it's pretty good as well. If you sleep with a sleeping buddy, there is some motion transfer, even here as I'm swinging my arms around. Just by nature, latex is going to be just a bit springier. Now, this mattress does have the second layer from the top is gel memory foam, which helps cushion that some. But if you're doing this in the night, yeah, you're gonna bother your spouse. I don't personally ever sleep on my stomach, but if I did, I think this would be a good mattress for it, because you need the mattress to be firm enough if you're a stomach sleeper to make sure your spine doesn't do one of these. And I think it's firm enough to do that, so it'd be a really good choice for stomach sleepers as well. A quick check of motion transfer. I'm just going to drop the sledgehammer of discernment from a couple different heights, and we can keep an eye on those books and see if they move or jiggle. Here we go. So I'm observing some motion transfer. This is certainly not the worst motion transfer I've observed in a mattress, and it's not the best. It's somewhere in the middle. So I would say if you have a severe problem with motion transfer, like if your spouse just jiggles all over the place all night long, you might want to consider a different mattress. But if it's just an average amount of concern, or if you don't have that concern and you sleep alone, no problems. This mattress does great. A quick look at edge support here. When I sit on the edge with my hind end back a ways, I'm sinking down about 2 to 3 inches. Fairly good support. If I sit with a more extreme approach, I'm sinking down more like 4 to 5 inches. But I still feel pretty well supported. So I'd say this mattress does pretty well as far as edge support and should work for most people. If I sit on the extreme corner, it compresses pretty much fully, but at least I'm not sensing that I'm falling out. So a good mattress for sitting on. So tell me, Doug, really, did you like it? The answer is yes, I did like it. It was a pleasure to sleep on this mattress. If I went to someone's house and this was their guest bed and I slept on it, I'd be good to go. Like I said, I slept on it for 5 nights. My only observation that would be somewhat negative would be if you are primarily a side sleeper, it might feel like your shoulder doesn't sink in enough just because of the fact that it's fairly firm and it's only 10 inches thick. This would be a good choice for back sleepers and stomach sleepers. If you're a side sleeper primarily, I would probably go with the 12-inch variety. In fact, if you're a combo 50% back, 50% side sleeper, I'd still probably pay the little extra and get the 12-inch variety. So who would this mattress be a good choice for? This would be a good choice for heavy people, especially heavy people who sleep alone, like the man over 300 pounds who needs a sturdy mattress. If you are the kind of person that you just feel it's a better idea to get a less expensive new mattress about every 3 years, I think this would be a good choice. I do have some concerns about longevity if this is your every night sleeping mattress, just because there's been reports on Amazon and other places I've seen that with latex, sometimes, especially more of the budget latex, I mean, this is a mattress under $400, it's made in China, it's kind of that Amazon budget category, although it's not the bottom of the barrel, it's more of a mid-range budget mattress. But with this kind of mattress, this type of latex, sometimes after a period of a few years, it does tend to give out and you'll start to get indentations. Now, it does have a 10-year warranty that protects against indentations of 3/4 of an inch or more. But I wouldn't really want to sleep on it if there was a 1/2 inch indentation. So I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying if you're an established couple in your established home and you both weigh over 150 pounds and you want a mattress that's going to last 7 years, this probably won't do the trick. Now, personally, I don't think you should keep a mattress more than about 7 or 8 years anyway. But if you're willing to buy one now and buy another one in 3 years and sort of make it 2 mattresses in 7 years instead of 1 in 7 years, I think this would be a fine choice. I will put a link in the corner that you can click on to get more information that'll show you where to buy it. Like I said, you can get the 10-inch or 12-inch variety. If this mattress review video gets some good love, some subscriptions, people clicking the like button, a lot of views, I'll save up some of my earnings and I'll buy the 12-inch variety and check that out too. I wouldn't have any qualms doing that. And please click the round icon with my face to subscribe to the channel. Click right up here to watch my mattress review playlist, and click right over here to see this platform bed, the Tuscan platform bed. Catch you later!